how long does it take to reprogram the subconscious mind? In this video, I want to put this in the most simple way possible, right? It cannot get simpler than this. The whole reprogramming process, if you just follow this one pointer that I'm about to give you right now, then it doesn't have to take long at all. And after you watch this video, I want you to go watch my free workshop in which I'm going to give you the practical steps that you need in order to build on the one simple tweak that we're going to talk about today. Okay, so make sure to watch that after this video. The link is in the description box below. Now, what is this one little simple tweak that I am talking about? You need to let go of projecting time onto this process because that is getting in your way of truly reprogramming your beliefs, reprogramming who you are, all the programs that are running within you right now. Let me explain. If right now in this moment, you learn to take care of this moment, if right now in this moment, you learn to become aware of what you're focused on, how you are focused on it, right? What you are believing to be true, what mental stuff you're projecting onto this present moment. If you just learn to do that one thing, moment by moment by moment, then it doesn't have to take long at all. And even if it does, right, if you're truly taking it moment by moment, then you will take care of even that moment in which you realize maybe it's taking long. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, like, don't project time onto this process. You have to learn to recognize the nowness of life. And this might sound annoying to the mind because the mind wants all these little philosophies and ideas, and the mind wants me to tell you right now, oh, it's going to take 6 months or it's going to take 2 years. So that's going to be like, okay, satisfied. And then you can do the math in your head. You know, by this time I'll be like this. By this time I'll be like this. I'll be past this level. But see, all that stuff is what is holding you back from truly finding your empowerment within this present moment right here and now. Because you believe it's going to take a long time to reprogram your mind, you're holding yourself back from your power right now. So I'm telling you here that it's much simpler than it seems. It's much simpler than you're making it out to be, than your mind is actually trying to convince you of. Much simpler than that. Only if in this moment you learn to recognize, okay, how am I feeling, right? What am I believing? Right? How am I perceiving myself? What am I projecting onto this present moment? Right? All those are aspects of your self-awareness. If you just learn to take care of this moment, all those things in this present moment, and you just take this journey just this moment at a time, which is the only thing that exists. I'm not asking you to do anything crazy. I'm asking you to do the only practical thing, which is just look at this moment and ask yourself, what am I believing to be true? How am I feeling? Right? Through what lens am I looking at the situation through? Right? How am I perceiving myself, right? My own self-image. How am I perceiving myself in this moment? If you just learn to ask yourself those types of questions, then you will always learn to recognize what certain limiting beliefs you're projecting, what certain unconscious behaviors you're projecting and living through in this moment. A lot of people, you know, when we get to the reprogramming process, a lot of people say, oh, Sunny, these patterns and these programs have been running within me for years. It's going to take some time for me to, let go of them. It's another belief. It's another belief that you're giving attention to, that you're giving life force to, and that's why it's becoming your experience. One of the reasons that I say that I make fast progress on this path, right? I don't even like to use those terms, but it's like the one reason I say that I make that fast progress is because I don't give any attention to those types of beliefs. Anytime I have a thought where it imposes on me, right? It tries to convince me of, oh, Sunny, you have been like this for so long, therefore, this is going to take some time to get rid of. I disengage instantly. You have to start to realize your power in order to do that. You have to start to recognize your power to do that you are able to do that you can simply disengage from all of these false realities that try to impose themselves on you. They are not real. They're just thoughts. and they come and go. But if you give them attention, then they stay. Then more of thoughts like that start to perpetuate themselves, and that becomes your experience. So the you that says, or the apparent you that's in your head right now that says, oh, it's going to take a long time because I've been like this for my entire life. Or after a certain age, I can't I can't manifest this, or I can't change the way that I think of things or believe because that's just the way I've been always. It's just another thought. And it's only becoming a reality because you continue to feed it with your awareness, with your life force. So what I'm telling you is that the reprogramming process does not have to take long. If you just take care of this moment right here and you become aware of what you're believing to be true in this moment, is that empowering or is that contracting, limiting? How you feel in this present moment. Do you feel empowered and expanded, or do you feel contracted and limited? Right? Through what lens are you looking at the situation? Are you looking at it from a greater perspective, an open-minded perspective of anything, right? Like anything could be correct. And it's not just me who's correct. Maybe this person also has the ability to, their perspective could also be correct. If you're looking at it from an open-minded perspective, or are you simply fixed in your perspective of what this is? This has to be this way. This situation has to be this way. This person did me wrong. And lastly, who you believe yourself to be in this moment, right? What's your current self-image? Not like in general, but right now, specifically in this moment. Because even your sense of self, right? Your self-image changes from moment to moment. Sometimes you feel really comfortable, you feel expanded, you feel empowered. But other times you are like back into your like maybe insecure, scared, fearful self. So just in this moment, right? What are you embodying? If you just learn to become aware of those things, and you take care of this moment, and you come at this moment from empowerment, feeling good, believing in infinite possibility, being open-minded to anything, then literally moment by moment, all of those limiting programs that are running through you, first of all, they'll start to come up to the surface, and you'll recognize them, and you will simply just disengage, right? They will start to melt away. And you will start to reprogram your actual self just moment by moment by moment. And it's going to happen way faster than you believe it to be. Because you're no longer subscribing to all those old thoughts that tell you that you can't. They're just thoughts. But you give them life. You give them reality. So my invitation to you is take responsibility for this process. Only moment by moment. Stop projecting a future. Stop thinking about the past. It is just this moment. Take care of this moment and you will take care of your life. Now, the practical steps to reprogramming, the ones that your mind wants, are in my workshop. And honestly, that's like the best training I have ever made regarding reprogramming your subconscious mind. But there's some other things on there as well that I want you to go through, like completely coming at this process from a higher consciousness mindset. So watch that free workshop. The link is down in the description box below, okay? Let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to this channel, and I will see you in the next video.